This is Edinburgh's newest hotel. With 179 ensuite rooms, Tune Haymarket is the company's fifth hotel in the UK and the only one outside London. It's part of a growing chain that's adopted the limited service model used by low-cost airlines. It uses a self-service online booking system which encourages guests to book early if they want to get the lowest prices.
Our target market fundamentally in Edinburgh is going to be predominantly the leisure travellers, and that's going to be driven by the high volume of tourist arrivals you get coming into Edinburgh, and we believe there's a big market there in terms of capturing some of that demand as well. Domestic tourism itself within the UK has increased significantly over the last 2 or 3 years as people prefer to stay within the UK. As a result of that, there's a lot of UK nationals coming and staying in Edinburgh for their holiday. And we look forward to tapping into that, as well as a lot of international tourists coming in from as far afield as Japan, who we believe we can tap into that market as well.
However, right outside, tram lines are still being laid, which may put off some visitors in the short term.
Initially, yes, there will be some challenges around the fact that we have the tram works going on outside of us. However, I think it's ideal in that by the time the hotel is up, running very smoothly, we'll be there and ready, prepared come May, June, when the peak season for Edinburgh really kicks in. And I think that stands us in good stead because it gives us time to build the brand, it gives us time to build our awareness, and really gives us time to really prepare for the high season of the summer as well.
Okay, so we declare Tune Hotel Edinburgh open.
The hotel was opened by Scotland's tourism minister, who says it's not the first such ceremony he's carried out recently.
This is a good time for Scottish tourism. The new year began with CNN, no less, rating Scotland as perhaps the best place in the world to visit, or at any rate amongst the 7 top countries to visit in the world. And after all, there are about a couple of hundred others that weren't rated. And despite the difficult economic times, the tourism is growing. We've seen a growth in numbers of 4% and a growth in spend of 14% in 2012, despite the gloom of the recession. And I think we're offering a quality product here in a variety of niches.
And the company insists this will not be the only hotel in Scotland.
The most important fundamental thing for us right now is to make sure this one works and make sure this one is successful. On the back of that success, it makes us really easier to have work off a platform and really start looking into other Scottish cities, some of which we've already been looking at and we continue to look at, number one being Glasgow, the other ones being potentially Aberdeen, where there's a very big oil and gas market. But I actually believe, and we believe, that Edinburgh itself could quite easily accommodate anywhere between another 2 to 3 Tune hotels. Given it's the right demand, as long as it's the right location, we think it's a great opportunity for us.
And this is great news. It is a sign of confidence of investors, of the industry in Scotland, and a sign that the government, the local authorities, the Visit Scotland are all working together as part of Team Scotland to make people happy when they come to Scotland, have a great time.
Both believe this is an ideal time to grow in Scotland, with everything that's coming here over the next 18 months.